loves the challenge of a horror film, seeing who could stick it out, who will be cowering behind a cushion, who will be crying in their bed, afraid of the monsters that exist only inside their head. But what if the monsters were real? What if the horror film became a horror reality? I'm joined today by Anna Lise Porter. Welcome, Anna Lise.
Hello. I just wanted to say that ghosts are not actually monsters. They're people, just like you or me.
Except they're dead and can walk through walls.
Yes, but then we're all different, aren't we? For example, I am classically trained in ballet, and I imagine that you are not.
No, but I do karate and Pilates.
So, just as I can do ballet and you can't, ghosts can walk through walls and we are not able to do that. But we are still people and suffer from the same fundamental needs and desires as other people have throughout the ages.
It's funny you talk about them with such enthusiasm when the police report states that you were found shaking pathetically in your garden.
If you'd have seen what I'd seen, Penny, you would have been exactly the same, even with your karate.
Let's not beat around the bush any longer, Anna Lise. Please enlighten us. What did you see on that cold, frightful night?
Lights flickered. A neighbour's dog howled unnaturally, and as I looked up from my reading, I had the strangest sensation that I was not alone. Then, suddenly, a figure emerged from the wall, as naturally as if it were their own front door, and they were just popping in to get the gloves they'd left on the sideboard, which they now needed because the wind had picked up, and their hands were going all red and blotchy. Dressed in a long court gown and tight-fitting bodice, she stepped out a walking vision of Marie Antoinette.
And what did this vision of Marie Antoinette do?
She just walked. No, glided across the floor and through the room. She got to the door and turned around, and from the way she looked at me, I knew she wanted me to follow. She continued on her way. Through the door. She didn't open it. She had no need.
I can almost see her before me now.
Though fear coursed through my veins like Svalbard ice, I was compelled to follow. I got to the door and reached for the handle, and as I opened it, I saw the most amazing, mesmeric sight I'd ever seen. The room was crowded with gay folk dressed in clothes of the finest cloth to match even her ladyship herself. The champagne flowed, the caviar was spooned down by the bucketful, and dancing, the most beautiful dancing. We danced the foxtrot, the waltz, and the fandango. It was the most beautiful evening.
But why then were you found by police, cowering like a dog that had pissed itself on the sofa?
I was not cowering, Penny, but reverberating, like the first struck bell on the day of St. Peter.
Don't you think you're getting a little muddled? Ghosts, St. Peter...
I do not feel muddled at all. I feel like the glory of life has been laying before me.
I suppose St. Peter was technically a traitor. If Judas was the one who struck down Jesus, then St. Peter was the one clenching his fist.
I think we're barking up the wrong tree here. I see only good in St. Peter.
Good, yes, someone you could turn to in a tight spot. No, that's his legacy. Just as yours is of a girl who disconnected herself from society and spiraled down into madness. That's all we have time for this week. Thank you very much, Anna Lise, for coming in, and good luck. Next week, I'll be joined by the Minister for Education, Alfred Broom. Until next time, good night.